If you've ever felt like you fail, that your willpower abandons you in front of a bag of potato chips, or that anxiety overwhelms you for no logical reason, the first thing you need is a dose of biological reality. You are not bad, weak, or broken. Most of us live under the weight of a cruel narrative that tells us we are the captains of our behavior, that every decision is born from a conscious and free self. But science tells a different and far more liberating story. You are not a spirit floating in a void. You are a biological organism, immersed in a situation your instincts were never designed for. Imagine trying to navigate the streets of a modern city with a medieval map. The map isn't wrong, it simply doesn't match the current terrain. That's how your biology works today. You are in a situation that requires more than your inherited impulses and instincts to navigate successfully. Understanding this is not an excuse to surrender. It is the first step toward relief and intelligent management of your well-being. We readily accept that we inherit eye color or height from our parents. Yet we struggle to accept that we also inherit our way of reacting to the world. Your behavior is not a magical creation that appears out of nowhere. It is part of your biology. Our ancestors survived in an environment of scarcity and constant danger because they developed effective response patterns. Those who desperately sought caloric energy or feared the judgment of their small tribe survived. Today, those patterns are still etched into your genetic code. You didn't choose them. They were handed to you as a survival kit. The problem is that the world has changed at breakneck speed, while your biology still expects a predator behind the bush. To understand why we act against our own interests, look at nature. If you place an artificial egg that is much larger and brighter than its own in a bird's nest, the bird will abandon its real eggs to incubate the fake one. The exaggerated stimulus hijacks its instinct. This is a supernormal stimulus. Today the world is a laboratory of supernormal stimuli. Ultra-processed foods, social media, pornography. It's not that you lack self-control. You are fighting ancestral instincts against algorithms that know exactly which buttons to press. Like the hedgehog that curls up and freezes in front of an oncoming car, your response makes sense given your past. Protect yourself. But it is precisely what gets you crushed in the present. We must face reality head-on. Willpower is a myth. We often talk about it as if it were a spiritual muscle, but there is nothing in you that is not matter. You are an organism made of tissues, cells, and atoms, subject to the laws of physics. When you make a decision, what actually happens is a chain of biochemical and electrical events in your nervous system, shaped by your inheritance and by the stimuli you receive. There is no ghost in the machine giving orders to the laws of nature. Understanding that we are matter in motion frees us from fighting chimeras and allows us to start working with our real biological architecture. We live in a way our biology does not recognize. For millennia, we lived in small tribes. Your survival depended on your reputation within a group of about 100 people. Today, we have moved from the tribe to digital anonymity. Your brain is still programmed to care deeply about what others think of you, but now those others are thousands of strangers on a screen. The speed of this change has been so dramatic that we live in a constant state of social alert, triggering anxiety that is useless in the modern world. You might fall into the trap of fatalism and think, if everything is determined by my biology and my environment, why even try? That idea is incoherent. Imagine your car won't start. You look for the problem and someone tells you, it's not broken, it's just out of gas. Do you sit there philosophizing about whether your decision to refuel is determined? Do you wonder whether life has meaning if the car doesn't drive itself? No. You simply put gas in the tank because you want the car to work and you want to reach your destination. At Lips, knowledge is that fuel. We are not here to debate the chimera of free will, but to give you the tool that makes your system function. Understanding this mismatch is the only way to stop blaming yourself and start designing a life in which the car finally starts.